Mabuhay ug madayaw everyone. So our topic for tonight, it's all about the environmental degradation due to tourist activities. So but before that, please allow me to introduce myself first. I am Noe Isaw Aplacador, and I'm gonna discussing to you what is environmental degradation due to tourist activities. So let's start. So ano nga ba yung ibig sabihin ng environmental degradation? So pag sinabi nating environmental degradation, ito yung pagkakasira ng natural resources or ng ating environment caused by the excessive tourist activities in a popular destination. So isa na dito yung mga irresponsibleng turista na pumupunta sa isang popular na lugar. Kagaya ng Boracay, kagaya ng Bali, kagaya ng sa El Nido, yung sa Palawan. Halimbawa na dito yung sa Boracay Island. So, kung ang Boracay Island ay hindi limitahan yung mga turistang pumapasok doon, ay posible din itong masira sapagkat napakaraming turista ang pumupunta doon. Based on my research, Boracay Island has a maximum tourist capacity of 19,215 visitors per day. So, this limit was set to prevent environmental degradation and to ensure sustainable tourism. So, the next one, we have 5 challenges. So, the first one, pollution from trash and plastic. So, isa sa nakakasira ng ating kalikasan ay yung paggamit ng plastic or yung pagtapon ng plastic sa hindi tamang lalagyan. So, isa ito sa nakakasira ng ating kalikasan sapagkat nagdudulot ito ng pollution. Pangalawa, ito ay coral reef destruction from boating and diving. So, pangatlo, deforestation for resort and hotels. Pang-apat, water pollution from untreated sewage or yung hindi paglilinis ng kanal. Isa rin ito sa nagdudulot ng environmental degradation. At pang-lima, overcrowding in beaches and parks or yung maraming tao na talaga. So, isa din ito sa nakakadulot ng environmental degradation. So, the next one, we have 5 causes of environmental degradation. So, first, poor waste management or yung pagtapon ng basura sa hindi tamang lalagyan. Pangalawa, overdevelopment without environmental planning or yung basta-basta na lang na pagpapagawa ng mga gusali or yung hotel without thinking wisely or yung tinatawag na walang masusing pagpaplano. So, pangatlo, irresponsible tourist behavior like littering and vandalism. Yung pagsusulat ng mga ano-ano na lang sa bawat sulok ng pader, isa din ito sa naging cause ng environmental degradation. So, pang-apat, weak law enforcement or yung pagpapatupad ng batas, subalit hindi naman ito na-adapt ng mga tao sapagkat walang masyadong mahigpit na pamamahala doon. Panlima, ito yung lack of environmental awareness among visitors. So may ibang mga turista na hindi alam kung ano yung dapat at hindi dapat gawin sa pinupuntahan nilang lugar. So yun yung dahilan kung bakit nagtatapon sila ng basura kahit saan-saan, gumagawa sila ng mga bagay na hindi dapat gawin doon. So, yun yung isang reason kung bakit nagkakaroon ng environmental degradation. Since we're done tackling about the definition of environmental degradation, challenges, and the causes, now let's proceed about the possible solutions. So, we have 10 possible solutions. First, implement a strict waste management system in tourist areas. Second one, limit the number of tourists per day or season to prevent overcrowding or yung paglilimita ng mga turista na pumupunta sa isang destinasyon. Isa din ito sa way para malimitahan yung tinatawag na overcrowding. Pangatlo, promote eco-friendly accommodation like green hotels and resort. Pang-apat, conduct regular clean-up drives involving tourists and local. The next one, educate tourists about responsible travel and environmental care. Then the next one, enforce environmental laws with penalties for violation. So magkandak tayo ng environmental laws with penalties for violation para nang sa ganun is matakot yung mga turista. Like for example, sa Boracay meron silang tinatawag na drone regulation. Flying a drone without a permit or in a restricted areas can result in fines of up to 50,000 approximately, or imprisonment for up to 6 months. And also littering and pollution. Littering, dumping, or throwing garbage in public areas can lead to penalties. So yung pagtapon ng basura, so meron din silang batas para doon. The next one, use renewable energy sources like solar, wind in a tourist facilities. Then the next one, encourage local ecotourism initiatives that protect natural areas. Okay, yung pangsiyam, create designated zone for tourism to prevent damage in sensitive areas. Then the last one, partner with environmental organization for conservation programs. So makipag-collaborate tayo sa mga organisasyon tulad ng local government units or yung tinatawag na LGU, tourism businesses, environmental NGO, local communities, and tourist and travel agencies. So yun yung mga stakeholders, sila yung mga tao na pwede nating lapitan in case of emergency. So in conclusion of this report, environmental degradation from tourism can only be solved through shared responsibility. Sustainable practices, education, and law enforcement are the keys to protecting this destination for future generations. I would like to end this report with a powerful inspiration. So according to Howard Zinn, small changes when multiplied by millions of people can transform the world.